Study Abroad program is offered by the University of Cape Town in partnership with Connect 123 International Programs. This unique semester-long program combines academic learning with hands-on experience working on live social entrepreneurship projects. Students register for 3 courses at UCT's Faculty of Commerce, Business in Context, and Entrepreneurial Strategies involve lectures and group work alongside South African business students. These courses help them understand the business context, as well as learn models and approaches that can be applied to their social entrepreneurship projects. For the Experiencing Entrepreneurship course, students form small groups, each dedicated to a live, action-learning social entrepreneurship project, facilitated by local non-profit organisation SASDI.
SASDI is the Southern Africa Sustainable Development Initiative. It's a non-profit public benefit foundation. The vision of SASDI, our preferred future, is a South Africa where every citizen is engaged, and educated, and capable of satisfying their fundamental human needs.
Working with SASDI as part of this whole program, being part of the e-marketing group, that was one of our projects. We have actually completely revamped their website, and it should be active by the time you're seeing this, hopefully. And it's going to be updated, and it'll be a lot stronger than the old one was, as well as their online presence, which of course will make a huge difference for them in terms of marketing, CSI, and all the rest.
I got put into a group called Starting Chance with 2 really cool guys, and pretty much our job or our assignment for the whole thing is to work with this early childhood development center, this really nice facility that they've inserted into a township, and partner it with things and to build programs there so that we're not just teaching the small kids, because we've improved their education and we've improved their access to learning, but this facility has so much potential to go out into the whole community, so we can affect the parents, and we can affect the shops, and we can affect the other ECDs in the high school. We can affect how they work, and we can affect how they speak English, and how they apply for a job.
I'm helping SASDI make a video about an early childhood development center that they, as well as the City of Cape Town and a Dutch organization, helped build out in Fellaini. And so I'm getting to relive that story with every person that I talk to.
They finally have this beautiful facility for about 200 kids to learn in, and I got to help be a part of the team that made the documentary about that story. So that was definitely a really cool thing to see, is having everyone tell their stories and having it all in one place for SASDI and a bunch of other organizations to use.
What I love about working with students on these projects is the fact that they're delivering real projects with real outcomes, and these have real impact on the communities that we're serving. For example, we've delivered a very nice campaign on how do we uplift a surrounding community out of a centre that we've built as SASDI, and what sort of programs should we be running for the community out of that centre.
With the Experiencing Entrepreneurship course we're running, the difference is that it's very practical. It's not about theory, it's about actual application and process. And the type of processes that we teach you are really directly applicable in the business environment as well. So irrespective of whether you go out of this course thinking about being a social entrepreneur or you're going to be a business entrepreneur, we're setting you up with key ways of doing different types of projects that will always stand you in good stead. A lot on creative problem solving. We work a lot around knowledge management. We look a lot about how you design a project, so that you really focus in on understanding the problem before you start to look for solutions.
So some of the skills that students will take away from this program are project management and project delivery skills. They would have had real-time experience on what it takes to deliver a complex community-driven project. They'll have worked in depth with their groups and developed a lot of group dynamic ability, a lot of interpersonal ability. They would have to deal with communication issues, conflict resolution issues. They would have to build a group vision and mission. The wonderful part of working on a SASDI project is you work very closely with the client. So there's a lot of client experience, presenting to clients, engaging with clients, having lunch with clients, trying to understand how clients think and trying to help them define their brief.
Just going in and like talking to like government figures and people who are really established in the world of business, and just realizing, like seeing firsthand that, you know, if you take yourself seriously, you do your homework, you do the, you know, metaphorical homework, the research and whatever, that they will really take you seriously and you really can make a difference in the social development field and, you know, just in general.
My experience here has been a lot like skydiving. When I say that, I mean that before I came here, just because of my position, you could consider me a boy with his head in clouds. I was very idealistic. I wanted to change the world, and I absolutely still do. But because I had no context for it, because all I had done is learn in classrooms in America, I was literally a boy in the clouds. But through my experience here, and actually being with people and doing the work that I wanted to, it's like the professors have strapped a rock on the bottom of my feet and dragged me down to earth, and now I'm grounded, and now I'm confident of what I'm doing. I know my surroundings, and I know the context of the things that development happens.
Connect 123 runs international programs in several locations around the world, but it all began here in Cape Town, South Africa. And we've actually been involved in the development of the social entrepreneurship program since the very start.
At SASDI, we're very proud of the partnership that we have with Connect 123. Connect is a very well-run organization that consistently delivers high-level students, committed, motivated, and eager to make a difference.
The social entrepreneurship program fits perfectly with Connect 123's mission to link young people with international opportunities for hands-on learning that provide real personal and career development.
Yeah, so the best part of Connect, I would say, as far as supporting, they're really good about prepping you for the trip and really getting you ready for your experience in Africa. Because without that, you really have no basic reference. And they really tell you what to expect and how to be safe while you're here and how to get the most of your experience.
Because of our involvement with the program and because we have a fantastic local team here in Cape Town, we're in a great position to guide students through the application process, to help prepare them for the program and for making the move to South Africa, and also to provide a local support system for them while they're in Cape Town.
For many international students, studying in Cape Town is a lifestyle decision. It's the most beautiful city in the world. It's got amazing facilities. It's breathtakingly beautiful. There's a tremendous amount of history here, fascinating history. What I love about Cape Town is that there's a very real social need that we can meet in a way that we can almost measure our impact. Cape Town is small enough to be able to measure your impact of your work, but it's big enough to be challenging.
Cape Town is the absolute best place to study social entrepreneurship because they need business, they need entrepreneurship, they need innovation, and they need it on the most basic levels for subsistence and for just bettering their lives and getting out of widespread poverty.
If I had to define social entrepreneurship as a very proud South African, I would say that it's about ordinary South Africans, very eager to make a real difference in the upliftment and development of the future of this country. And we do that in a way that is highly entrepreneurial. In other words, in terms of thinking out of the box, developing projects that we know will work to better the lives of other South Africans. We do that in a way that will help other South Africans better their own lives. And for us, the focus is not necessarily on making a commercial profit. Our focus is on making a social impact that will lead to a better future for all South Africans.